on YouTube. How is it going today? It's Saturday afternoon. I know this is not our normal live time, so we're going to hang out here for a minute and see if anybody hops in and says, what's up? We got a couple of things to chat about. Yeah, don't drop that.
Sorry, that's heavier than I thought it was going to
Yeah,
be.
they're heavy Freddy.
I was wondering if you needed to put cap screws down
Nope,
on these.
you don't have to do nothing. It's all blocked off with that. And your gasket.
Yeah. Should be fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
You put it on the wrong way.
It'll be fine.
Yep.
It'll be fine until it's not fine.
It's good to go.
Then it's not fine.
It's wide open throttle, Jason.
Let her eat.
It will.
So cool.
I got all those cams. I got the cams to adjust everything.
Yeah.
And then I'm pretty comfortable with all that stuff.
Yeah, that should be fine.
I've just never adjusted a mechanical secondary.
Yeah.
I've always just done vacuum secondaries, but I mean, what is it? I don't care about anything between idle and wide open.
Yeah.
Nothing. As long as it pulls through without a huge stumble,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, as long as it idles, and then like when you mash it.
Hey, we got two people in here.
When it comes up. How is there two
What's
people in
up,
here?
guys? So, we've got an announcement while you're in here. We'll chit-chat with you a little bit.
Surprise!
Look at Jason's bum arm. Holy crap. So, enough about him. The big announcement, let me show you here. Check that out. If you've been following along with old Carmen and the burnout pads for any amount of time, this looks like a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I'm excited, super stoked. Can't wait to show you guys all this stuff on the car. It's coming up soon. I'm just waiting on my heads to get back from the machine shop. And yeah, I'll be making some videos on that stuff. And we'll be getting Carmen ready for the burnout pit, to pop tires and light fires. But yeah.
I brought some speed parts over today.
Oh, Jason brought some speed parts over too. Let's go check this stuff out. Oh, hold on. Let me open the front door so we get a little better reception in here.
Yeah, I want to do that.
I don't want to dump our live feed.
Surprise!
Check this stuff out, guys. You don't have to look at my pretty face. Spin the camera around here. Boom! So you got this Turbo 400.
No kick down. No.
He's got all the go slow stuff has been deleted off of it. So
It's been built up for the big motors.
so
all
what
the horsepower.
what motor? Have you told anybody about this, Jason?
I haven't even told the people. I've told them that we're keeping it a secret from you, is what I've said.
That's what I told Brian. He started laughing. I said, well, Jason better bring a paycheck if he wants to beat me. And Brian was giggling. He's like, yeah. It was funny.
Yeah, Brian.
He's cool, dude.
Hey, Brian was the one that suggested it. Brian said, do this. And I said, okay. You know, when the motor guy says this is how you make good horsepower on a budget, you got to go with them. You got to say, let's do it.
So what happened to your hand, dude? Tell us your hand story before I get into my big announcement.
So I bought an engine block and a crank, and I got the block out of the back.
Oh, David W is in here. What's up, David?
And
Listen to this story Jason's got for you.
and I got the engine block into my garage, just bear hugged it and walked it in the garage and put it down.
Was that last Saturday?
Yeah, last Saturday. And then I grabbed the crank, and I had the crank in my hand like that, and I slipped on the ice and mashed the crank into my hand on the concrete. So separated, didn't break any bones, but I got a couple tendons that weren't connected anymore and a nerve that was cut. So the doctor got all that stuff back together for me. Thanks a lot, Doc. So they were kind enough to put all that back together for me, and I'm on the mend, and I'll be back at it very shortly. Should only be 6 weeks, you know.
Man.
How long have we got until our first burnout?
420. As funny as that date may be,
So we got
420 is the opening night for
We got about
burnouts.
7 weeks till the first burnout, and I got
And you
about
got
6 weeks on a recovery of a hand. So
And that transmission needs bolted to a motor that's being built currently at the machine shop.
yeah,
And then we have to shoehorn it in that El Camino.
yeah.
and get it there
Yep.
after I get Carmen.
Hey, we're gonna get Carmen
Fired
first.
and running.
Carmen's gonna go first because the Elko can do a burnout right now, and it's the defending champion. If the Carmen gets the head work and that stuff, I don't think the Elko is going to be the defending champion for very long.
Yeah, like I've got some pretty gnarly stuff going on with the Buick. I know you guys have probably seen under here with the, if you watched my last video, but she's a little bear.
Yeah. Last update on the heads.
So last update on the heads is they are done, but I'm waiting on 2 valves to come in the mail, and then I'll get my heads back. I need to call TA Performance because I may be ordering a different cam just because I like to go big.
We're already here.
I'm already here. I have a cam. So worst case scenario is I just use the cam I already have, not the stock cam. I have 20 horse stage 1 upgraded cam, but I did some more research and I may be able to actually go with a little bit better cam. So I want to call them, make sure that I'm not leaving any horsepower on the table, so to speak. Then we'll be bolting the Buick back together. I'm going to pull these fender wells. Probably just going to plasma these out of here because we need space, because nobody knows this till right now, but I ordered header flanges with 1 7/8 stubs, and we're going to be building our own side headers coming straight out the fenders. I'm not sure yet. Don't quote me on this. I'm not sure whether I'm going to punch 4 holes in each side above the tire, or 1 big hole, or 4 holes behind the tire. But there will be exhaust exiting the car on both sides somewhere in this vicinity, probably right through my stickers. No big deal, because the guy sending me the header flanges is also sending me stickers, because I told him, hey, you got to throw some stickers in the box, bro. Yeah. So he's going to do that for me. And then Carmen, obviously, got these parts over here, which is the Edelbrock B4B intake, which is essentially the best intake I can run. There's another intake that TA Performance makes, but it's a single plane, and I wanted to run a double plane because I am going to street drive this motor occasionally. Not very often, but, you know, I've been known to, drive to O'Reilly's with open headers. So I don't want to limit myself and not be able to do that. So I got this Brawler 750. Brand new. We ordered it brand new with mechanical secondaries. This thing ought to breathe really good. I got this 1-inch spacer plate.
With the fanciness on it.
Got the 4-hole 1-inch spacer plate with the machine. They did all the machine work on it. It's not just, the lame, cheapo, straight down 4-hole. This has actually got all the profiles cut into it. This is supposed to give me more torque, as if this engine needs more torque, but that's supposed to give us even more torque. I'll make a video specifically on it probably. But when you order these intakes, obviously they're just cast aluminum, and then they machine the mandatory surfaces, I guess is the way I should state that. They machine the mandatory surfaces, so carburetor, front for the thermostat housing, and then they machine the bottom for the heads, the head surface, and the block surface. I'm going to toss some gaskets on here. We're going to port the intake. I'm also coming up with a way, I know how to do it. I just don't know if I have enough time or not. But we're going to be blocking off the exhaust crossover because we don't want to run that. And then I'm also going to be trying to polish as much as I can back into these intake runners. It seems like a waste of time, but it makes a huge difference. It just makes a huge difference. So I'll probably dedicate an entire video just to
making aluminum dust.
Making aluminum dust, cleaning this intake up. I'm going to need to make a water line from the front to the back of the intake. Whole bunch of stuff going on with that. So we'll have a video on that. I'm super stoked. Super stoked on where this is going and how it's all going to happen, I guess.
It's going to be fun.
It's really going to wake that Buick up. And then the biggest setback after that, I believe, is just going to be closing the hood, because I'm pretty sure the hood's not going to close after this, which I'm perfectly fine with.
good if you just cut the metal out of there.
I'm not cutting the metal out of the underneath of it, Jason. I'm going to get me a big, tall air cleaner. It sticks way up, looks real stupid, real drag racy. And I'm just going to cut a hole right in that hood. And then I'm going to use probably this lawnmower hood and create me kind of like the old Hemi hoods, the Hemi Ram air hood. And then I'm going to paint it with the same paint as the roof of the car is the plan, or shaker can manila color. So it matches close enough. We'll hook her down and then it'll look nice, professional. And this thing's going to be, it's going to be so cool, dude. It is going to be so cool. And then, yeah, lots and lots of craziness going on in shop. So
it's crunch time for spring burnouts, man. It is crunch time.
It is crunched. Well, it's not. We're not. I'm not gonna say it like the other time. I'm not gonna say that we're behind schedule, but I'm also not gonna say that we are ahead of schedule. We are one squirrel fart away from being in crunch mode.
Yeah.
But essentially at this moment, we're in pretty good shape.
We're doing the best we can for where for what we know.
Yeah. So if you're not a subscriber and you're in here, hey, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Stick around. You're gonna want to see this. This is gonna get wild. Surely, last year we essentially ran one burnout car until the very end of the season.
Yeah.
Now we're doubling our chances for failure because we're gonna have 2 cars in the pit at all times, which means that no matter what, at least one car's running. But one car could essentially be broken.
Yeah. And with my tendency to catch things on fire.
Yeah. So yeah, Jason needs a fire suit.
Yeah.
We need to get you a custom Smokin' Eagles Rod Shop shirt that's like the Jason shirt, and on the back it just has like a fire extinguisher, or like a fire hat with our logo in the center.
Yeah. It's on fire.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
It's not on fire yet.
Right. Big announcement though, guys. So this is the big one here. Let me turn the camera around. So here's the big one, guys. We hit 1,000 subscribers on the channel.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you all for liking, sharing, subscribing. I know I say it all the time, and it annoys me. So I know it annoys all of our regular viewers, I guess, our subscribers, and all our supporters. But again,
we appreciate the hell out of you guys. We really do.
It is insane, the support that we get and the views that we get, because we're just a couple guys having fun, hanging out, and making videos, and
we get to bring you along for the ride.
Yeah, we're just trying to show you guys all the fun that we're having and share it with everybody, and maybe motivate some of you guys to get out and tinker around with something, whether it's popping wheelies on a riding mower or I don't know, putting air in your bicycle tires and riding to the gas station for a pop. I don't know what projects you have.
But it's cool.
And yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty much at a loss of words because to get to 1,000 subscribers, it's been like a full-on grind for well over a year.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot.
Yeah, and it's finally kind of coming around, and it's just going to continue. I mean, we have no plan of stopping.
Right.
We enjoy it. I think adding videos to what you're doing actually makes it a lot more fun.
It does.
So for me, it's actually helped me get out in the garage and do more. So I think that I'm going to continue doing it. Even if there was nobody watching, I would still do it. But it feels really good when you see a video that you made go 200 or 300 views, and it's just really
within
awesome.
a week we're getting 200-300 views. And I know there's like channels out there where they drop a video and they get like 4,000 views or some crazy stupid number or whatever.
That ain't us.
But that's not us. We're just and honestly, we're just trying to hang out with you guys and bring you along for the journey and have fun, like Jason said. I mean, I'd be doing this stupid stuff anyway.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't have a camera in my hand. I wouldn't be talking with you. I wouldn't,
And it's fun. It's fun bringing you guys along.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And like Jason said, it's not going to stop. This train's rolling.
Yeah, we're not. We're just barely picking up speed. Like, we're just getting into some cool stuff where we're actually getting some fancy parts, and we're actually you know, we're no longer just trying to show up to the burnout pits. We're no longer just trying to show up and have a car.
Yeah, like, do we have a car that we can actually
Like-
show up and figure out how to get it there?
Yeah.
Now we're like, okay, we've already got a base to work
Yeah.
off of, and now we just need to improve some things.
Yeah.
But we've also got other projects that we want to do because we don't want to be, you know, a one-trick pony. Because, like I've told Jason before, and I don't know if I've said it on our live feeds. I don't know if I've said it before on our live feeds, but I really, what annoys me about some other channels, and obviously I'm not going to mention names of channels,
Yeah.
but
It's always the same thing.
it just seems to me like it's the same thing. Like you log back in and it's like either the guy's fixing another carburetor, like the one he's just working on 2 weeks ago, or he's working on the same car for the 5th month in a row, or it's
My little yellow truck.
it's the same content.
It's
Like it's the same rotating content.
yeah. It's
and so
building
like
another drag car.
yeah, and it's like I just want to see other stuff, you know. So that's why instead of focusing on just one project at a time, we're trying to kind of spread stuff out a little bit. So on a Friday, you may get a Camaro video, or you may get a Buick video, or you may get a riding mower video, or you may get a little yellow truck video.
Yeah.
But you know that, hey, if you log in and it's a little yellow truck video and Volkswagens aren't your thing, next week it's probably going to be a Camaro video, or it might be a Buick video. It might be an El Camino video.
Dude.
You just, you know, we're trying to really keep that kind of bounce around between projects. And that also kind of helps me from getting bored because, you know, one of those things like sanding on a Camaro. Yeah, I could sand on it for 3 months and have that thing done in 2 or 3 months. But I'm going to be bored with it, and you guys are going to be bored with it. And if I lose focus on the goal, then obviously the content's going to suffer, and you guys are going to get bored watching me and listening to me. So anyway, I don't know if that was a rant necessarily, but I definitely was rambling for a minute.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's, you know, kind of the aspect we got going on.
Yeah. It's cool. It's
Yeah.
gonna be fun.
Yeah, hit the like button, guys. like David said. Hey, what's up, Craig?
We need to hang out with David sometime. We need
Yeah.
we need to find some place to hang out. We need an auction that we all can go to, or he needs to come up to one of our burnout events.
Yeah, I do have a Chucky in here, Timothy.
Yeah, he's got too many
you like
Chuckies in
like my Chucky doll.
Too many Chuckies in here.
So the funny thing, backstory about that Chucky doll. My oldest daughter, when she was real little, she loved watching Chucky. Of course, she didn't know to be scared of it, right? And we'd watch it just kind of like laughing and stuff. She was 4 or 5, whatever. And then when she got older, I ended up at a Spencer's Gifts or whatever in the mall, and I saw that Chucky doll, and so I bought it, and we brought it home. And she was like 16, 17. She was absolutely horrified, right? She's like, that cannot be in the house with me. So then my wife's like, oh, I'll get rid of it. And then I took it out to the shop, and of course she's grown up, moved out, but I just move him around the shop, and sometimes I'll put him in the background, and he's kind of just around. But maybe there's a guy online that does that. He makes little videos, and then he has like little Easter eggs. They're just little baby dolls and random stuff that he places in the videos. Not like creepy stuff, but it's like it's funny little Easter egg stuff. Maybe when I start doing videos, maybe I should randomly place Chucky around places. Not like with a butcher knife or anything creepy, but like.
What about the kid at the New Paris, the Halloween one? There was a kid running around, and he must have been like what, 3 or 4?
Yeah.
And he was dressed like Chucky, and he had that red hair.
Yeah,
and
it
it
was
was just
red-headed
like
kid. He looked just like Chucky.
it was. Yeah, he came around the corner, and I about punted him. I was like, ah!
Yep.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, David said we got to get together for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, David, maybe what we should do, I know you're getting close to 1,000 subscribers too, man. Maybe when you hit 1,000 subscribers and it warms up a little bit outside, maybe we can, Jason gets that yellow truck done. Maybe we can all just meet up somewhere. You can drive your Studebaker and
yeah, we want to see your Stu.
I'll cruise the old blue truck and we'll meet somewhere and do like a little YouTube live or just hang out and say hi or whatever.
Yeah.
Get a, cars and coffee kind of thing.
Yeah.
that sound like kind of cool idea?
Yeah.
So
maybe we can get Zach with Various Engineering to
Yeah,
get his
maybe.
little festive little.
yeah, he's got that little Festiva.
Yeah, get that guy out there too.
You gotta get that yellow truck running though.
Yeah. I gotta get a hand working.
Yeah, you got to get a hand working.
Gotta get my hand working.
Yeah, celebrate. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, Chucky did it. I've actually got I got a photo of my blue truck when I was cutting the floors out of it and doing all the floors, and I stuck Chucky inside the floorboards holding the fireman's axe, and I had the floors all hacked out. Remember that, Jason?
Yeah.
Because that blue truck, I don't know if you guys see my blue truck, at least not lately. I'll swing it around here. It's sitting over here. I was gonna drive it the other day, but there's too much salt on the damn roads.
Just looking pretty.
I'll swing camera around here so you don't have to look at my face.
Yeah. Just always looking good.
Yep.
Out in the background.
Hanging out, chilling.
Just use it as a movie prop.
But yeah, I had all the floors hacked out. So on this truck, I painted it, but I did floor pans, rockers, cab corners, inner rockers, and the outer rockers, and the supports that go over to the frame and body mounts. Replaced all that stuff, and then it's got new fenders on it, and then I did all the wood in the bed. I redid all that. That was kind of, my YouTube channel was pretty small then. I wasn't making a ton of videos. There's a couple of pretty old videos on the channel of me working on that. They're not very good quality. They're pretty crappy videos, but hey, you got to start somewhere. And I left them up because these square bodies are pretty popular. But
now looking at it, I almost wish I had the longer tail on mine.
Oh, the longer tail transmission?
Because my drive shaft's so freaking long to start with. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's Buick Pontiac Olds. That's why it's got that long tail shaft. I don't think they make long tail shaft for those. What cars did they put them in? It would have been in like a freaking Impala or something.
Oh, it would have been in a car then.
It would have been a big car.
Yeah, everybody wants these.
Yeah, they want the short ones because they're stronger.
Okay. But then I end up with a 97-inch long drive shaft.
Who cares? They've been running long old drive shafts for ever. Buy a shorter car, you want a shorter drive shaft, Jason. Did you get that? I sent you that link for that 9-bolt or that Ford 9-inch. It's a G-body Ford 9-inch for like $300.
Where?
Somewhere around us. I sent it to you. It's like within an hour drive.
We need this.
You need it.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
It's going to be the new weak link. I can guarantee you that.
Thanks, Craig. That's what she said, he says.
Where was that? G-body, 9-inch Ford housing.
Yeah, I sent it to you on our link. Yeah, guys, I'm stoked on this carburetor. This is going to get real stupid.
It's going to open.
This is going to open up some serious horsepower.
This is going to change some. It's going to change some things.
This car is going to be completely different compared to what it used to be.
G-body, 9-inch Ford housing, 52 and a half.
Then when I get the let me turn the camera around here.
Oh, that's somebody.
Then when I get the engine all done in the Buick, I'll make a little video because I want to do that and just have some clips of the engine when I first got it, you know, when there was like mice living in the intake. And then like I'll do like a little slideshow and whatnot, and just kind of like, you know, the progression of the car, and like before we painted it, and then after we painted it, and then like the engine upgrades, and like I'll definitely throw some burnouts in there. Some burnouts in there.
I like the conversation we had at the first Cletus and Cars. You're like, yeah, I got that Buick, and I can get that thing going for a burnout car. And I looked at you and I was like, that thing.
You're like, what Buick? I'm like the one in my yard. You're like, that thing that's sitting in the weeds on flats. I'm like,
I said, that thing won't even drive, more or less do a burnout. And then you pull it out and you're like working on it. And I'm like, why are you even wasting your time working on this thing?
Have a little faith.
And then it was like a month later, it's like, holy shit, it starts.
Yep.
And then it was like, it's like, oh my gosh, it does an amazing burnout. It's so cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool story.
Goals.
That's a cool story.
You know, and I guess moral of the story is that there's two avenues, guys. You can throw money at it or you can throw labor at it.
Yeah.
And if you get up early enough in the morning, you've got a lot of labor. So, you know, I mean, even Brian down, my
The engine guy.
Engine guy. I took the heads down there and he was working on them and stuff. And I said, yeah, some of them valves are pretty rough. He goes, I can't believe you didn't chuck a valve out of this thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? He's like, those valves were bad.
Yeah,
some of them.
There was no reason that thing shouldn't have broke a freaking valve.
Yeah, some of those valves were like 30 thousandths under spec in the pit where they were pitted.
Oh, and the pits were huge deep.
Craig says Lefty Jason complaining his drive shaft's too long. Funny. Oh, we got what out in the scrap pile? Yeah, check this out, guys.
Is it Craig that said that?
Yeah. So this is a drive shaft that he chucked out of the El Camino the first time out.
Yeah.
He twisted that one off.
Look how tall that thing is. Look how tall that.
Of course, Jason's not telling you he's only 4'9".
Yeah. Yeah.
He twisted that clean off. I told him all we had to do was cut the ends off and shove a beer can in there and just re-weld it, but he wasn't buying it.
Yeah.
I thought that would have made for another good video, or probably two.
Yeah, we could have put some exhaust pipe.
Yeah, exhaust pipe it.
Yeah, that's why I don't like long drive shafts.
He twisted it clean off.
Yeah.
What's crazy is if you look at this drive shaft compared to Carmen, it's like a whole nother world. Carmen's drive shaft is double that diameter and steel.
Yeah.
It is beefy.
We definitely upgraded the drive shaft to something that was...
So he's running that aluminum drive shaft now. Look at all these parts I got over here, guys. And most of this is Jason's stuff.
Volkswagen?
Look, 2 Volkswagen transmissions.
A whole barrel full.
A whole barrel full of Volkswagen parts. Here's another
bumper, a radiator, a motor with a transmission.
He keeps dumping this garbage off, and I'm like, dude, I'm not going to use any of this stuff.
Yeah.
It's Volkswagen crap.
Yeah.
I have a hard time figuring out what to do with Ford parts because I've only got, well, I didn't used to have any. Now I got a couple of those. Yeah. Is that a gas tank?
Yeah.
That's the gas tank out of the Volkswagen, isn't it? The Beetle?
Yeah, the first Beetle.
The Susbug.
Yeah, how many?
Ooh, burnout tire. Look how thin that is, guys.
Oh, look, Volkswagen head.
Oh, that's that Volkswagen head. That's aluminum. I'll pull the valves out of that I can't. Look at that. You guys remember, did anybody see the short that we made on that video? Or on that head? I remember that. That was funny.
Yeah, and there's Mouse House small block.
Yeah. Dude, I need a couple chunks of aluminum. I might be able to cut them off of that head.
Yeah.
To be honest, I need a couple of block off plates. I'll show you.
Yeah.
We'll go in here and I'll show you guys. China buys in bulk.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
We have to recycle the scrap.
Yeah. Send a mark block. Oh. Lost connection.
Oh, no.
We're back. So essentially, guys.
Oh, you need to block those holes up.
I want to block. So I want to block the exhaust crossover here. And normally do it just the quick, easy way is you take your old sheet metal. The problem with that is that lasts for a little while, but exhaust blowing directly on that gasket surface, it's only like 10 or... Oh, hey, you're back. I don't know why I lost connection all of a sudden. We were doing good for a long time. You guys missed, but essentially I just want to block that off with a piece of 1/4 inch or 1/8 inch aluminum instead of just a little piece of sheet metal. That way it's permanent. It's a permanent block off. Ooh, Astrovan. That is the cargo too. Those are the good ones.
2,600.
2,600 bucks?
Yeah.
Is it V8 already?
It runs and drives.
Well, yeah, it's a Chevy.
It's got the 4.3.
Oh, it's got the V6.
V6 4.3.
You could recoup $300-400 bucks of your money with that.
Yeah, and then LS swap it.
Yeah. LS swap twin turbo.
Creeper van.
Creeper van. Put free FIWI on the side of it. Free FIWI.
How? hand hurts right now.
Yeah. Sorry about your bum hand, dude. We hit 1,000 subscribers. I'd give you a high five, but. Ugh. Maybe Jason needs a helmet with a handicap sticker on the side of it.
Yeah.
And then when his hand's healed, he can still wear it. I'm full of terrible jokes.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get out of here in a minute.
You gonna take off?
Yeah. Go get some pain meds.
Yeah, well. Anyway, yeah, we probably ought to get off of here. But yeah.
But we wanted to say thank you.
We wanted to thank everybody, take a few minutes out of our weekend, and let you know that.
We couldn't have done it without you. Literally, you have to hit the subscribe button, not us.
Yeah, you got to share it. You got to spread the word. You guys got to, hang out with us. I mean, you don't have to. You guys choose to hang out with us, I guess.
Yeah.
And that is very important.
Very cool.
It means a lot to us
Yeah.
to have such a awesome viewer base
Yeah.
and growing viewer base.
Yeah.
So there's so many channels out there.
You guys get to be the OGs.
Yeah, there's so many channels out there to choose from, and to watch us talk about stupid stuff and just do random junk it just means a lot. It really does. And we're gonna try and carry the torch. Well, Jason can carry the torch. I don't want my stuff on fire. And we'll try and keep making good content for you guys. Make sure that you guys let us know anything that you want us to change, or if you think there's something we can do to make better content or make it more enjoyable for you guys, like, I don't know, better music or less music or more talking and less time lapse or more time lapse and shut up. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we're doing everything perfect, but again, it's for you guys and for us. So, yeah. Thanks again. We're 1,000 subscribers. We may figure out something cool to do. Maybe give away some T-shirts or something in a later video. Maybe our upcoming live coming this month or something. Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll give away a couple of T-shirts in our upcoming live. So make sure you watch out for that. It's the second Sunday of every month, and it's 2 hours long. We do them from 5 to 7 now. We work on stuff. If it's nice out,
we could have some cool projects this coming one.
Yeah, we could be working on some really cool stuff. And so don't miss that. You might get a free T-shirt. And anyway, thanks guys. We appreciate it. We'll catch you in the next one. Have a good weekend. Work on your project. And until next time,
keep on wrenching.
Keep on wrenching. Peace.
Dude, you guys are cool.
How do I end it?
How do I end it? Put a gun to your head, silly.